Wagwan people, it's your girl Miss Tay, and welcome back to Raising Your Crown. If you're new here, welcome. This is your space as well to glow, to grow, to laugh at yourself, and most importantly, choose yourself without apology. Okay? Today, we're talking about a lesson that keeps showing up, choosing yourself. And trust me, if you don't get this one right the first time, life will continue to life and you will remain getting reminded. Sometimes with receipts, sometimes with drama, sometimes with people looking at you like you lost your whole goddamn mind. Okay. So sit back, relax, or just vibe because I'm about to get into it, y'all. Honestly, there is one lesson that keeps repeating itself in my life. No matter who the people are, what the situation is, what time zone, whatever. And this lesson is choosing yourself. It will always come back around. You can ignore it in your 20s. You can negotiate it in your 30s. You can try to spiritually bypass it or pray about it, journal about it, talk to your therapist or your homies about it. But eventually life will look at you and say, yo, are you going to choose yourself now? Or do we need to go through another toxic round, another toxic cycle? And nothing annoys me most than going through the same lesson over and over again. And I know I'm not just speaking for myself now, because no matter how far you go, how hard you love, how much you build, or what you lose, everything will eventually lead back to one question. Am I choosing myself or am I betraying my soul's desire? Choosing yourself does not mean being selfish. It does not mean being careless or reckless. It does not mean hurting or harming anyone to any expense. Choosing yourself means honoring what aligns with your soul, your values, your principles, your morality, your purpose. It means being honest about what feels right and what feels like self-abandonment. Life will test you. You will be tested in your relationships that make you question your self-worth, in opportunities that look good at first, but then feel heavy and overwhelming. People who benefit from you staying small or passive. You will be tempted to shrink, to settle, to be quiet, or just go with the flow. I know this because I've been there. Okay. Big time. I've ignored red flags in relationships thinking love meant compromise. Spoiler alert, it does not. I've had men try to tell me how to talk, how to dress, how to walk, how to breathe, how to act, all to protect their ego. I was like some sort of build a Barbie wife, and I hated it, honestly. I've had friends, men and women, expect me to filter or censor myself or tone it down so they can feel comfortable, but bitch, those who know me know that I ain't got no filter on because it's exhausting being something that you're not. And I ain't saying be reckless, okay? But if the way you move aligns with your values, your morals, your energy, your vibe, nobody should try to change that. Not your partner, not your friend, not your coworker, not even your TikTok notifications. Regardless of your job, if you're sitting there miserable daily, bruh, that is energetic thievery, robbery, and you will feel it because your confidence will dip, your glow will dim, your aura will age faster than your phone battery in minus 30-degree weather. Okay. When it comes to relationships, you should always consider your partner's feelings. Yes, that's respect. But if your partner tries to force you into a mold just to have access to their love, their time, their energy, that's selfish. That's ego. That's self concentrated. They can't only have parts of you that only serves them and then want you to change the rest. It doesn't work that way, boo. It doesn't. When you don't choose yourself, the cost shows up quietly or sometimes abruptly. You will feel tired for no reason. You will feel disconnected from your joy, from self. You will start resenting the people you once cared about. You will lose clarity, confidence, and self esteem. And life will just feel off. When you do choose yourself, life doesn't magically get easy, but it becomes clear. Your energy starts to come back. Your intuition will get louder. Your boundaries get sharper. Your life starts making sense again. And you stop forcing what's not for you. You stop explaining what should be respected. And you stop auditioning for roles you were never meant to play. Yes, some people will be mad, but people who benefit from your silence will always be uncomfortable when you find your voice. Okay. So here are some red flags in dating that I've discovered the hard way that I want y'all to look out for and not ignore because I don't want you getting hurt. Okay. I care about y'all. When they don't respect your boundaries, when they ignore your growth, when they want to fix you or try to teach you how to be, when you feel like you're auditioning for a spot in their running and becoming of American Idol. In friendships, if you leave interactions feeling drained, that is a definite red flag. They're only comfortable when you're small. Your wins get minimized. You bend over backwards to preserve their ego. And in life or in social media, when you're comparing yourself instead of creating, red flag. Acting in ways to shrink your energy or to fit into someone else's comfort zone, red flag. Feeling like you have to perform to be liked, you got it, red flag. If you see these signs, that's life saying, choose yourself, bitch. So let's get into how we can stay aligned. Number one, check your body. See if it feels heavy or tight or off or tense and don't overthink it. Number two, make quietness and stillness your best friend. Some of your best insights will happen when your phone is down and your mind is still. Number three, have non negotiables. Your peace, your values, your boundaries, non negotiables, no compromises, none. Number four, use your experiences as equipment. Every heartbreak, toxic relationship, ego tripping coworker is fuel, not baggage. Ask daily, does this expand me or shrink me? If it shrinks you, walk away. Simple. And sometimes you'll end up by yourself, reconfiguring your life and setting routines in place to help you elevate. You need those systems installed. And it's not easy, but you got to get it to a point in your life where you can actually look yourself in the mirror and say, I love and respect myself for who I am. And yes, people will chat. Yes, you might get the side eye. Shantae, why you leaving your job? Why you ghosting that man? You know, why ain't you posting on TikTok like everybody else? Because my energy, my peace, my whole alignment matters more than your opinion. Okay, and I stand on that, buttercup. So cheer up. And don't let anyone into your space that are energy vampires. And when I say energy vampires, those are people who want to pull energy, time, resources, money away from you without putting anything into you. Doesn't matter who they are, your mama, your friend, your lover, your wife, your spouse, your job, whatever it is. If they're not adding, they're subtracting. That math will not math. Okay. If they're not helping you multiply, you have to subtract, divide. And I put that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Life will try to make you shrink, but remember, you are not a background character in anyone else's storyline. You are main character energy. If there's one thing I don't do is wait on permission to shine, I'm going to shine. Some days choosing yourself looks like saying, nah, I'm good without this headache. Okay. And that's powerful. You have to make sure that you stand 10 toes down for yourself before you stand for anybody else and your children, of course. Okay? Okay? Now, here's something close to my heart. The Raising Your Crown calendar is out now, and it's not just a calendar because every dollar goes towards helping rebuild homes affected by Hurricane Melissa. To those who have already purchased, big love. I love you guys so much. You're literally putting a roof over someone's head. That is impact. That is alignment. That is the universe doing its thing. It's giving humanitarian vibes, okay? When you give, the universe will give back tenfold, okay? And that's like a badge of honor on the next level. Then you get to look at my sexy ass on your wall, so grab your calendar. So if you're ignoring the signs, bending, shrinking, pretending, start choosing yourself today. Stay aligned, stay powerful, and most importantly, stay unapologetically you. Remember, nobody can crown you like you. Keep that energy, keep that attitude. And I'll leave you with this line from Drake. Know yourself, know your worth. Stay winning, stay shining, and keep raising your crown. Peace, y'all. Thank you.